Move at your pace today. I'm super excited you're here today. We're going to start with a warm-up, and for today we're going to start seated on our mat, okay? So let's begin. We're going to sit cross-legged to begin our warm-up. Again, if you're just joining, my name is Libby, and I thank you for joining today for Pilates Mat. We're going to get started. We're going to have a great workout today, get the spine moving in all directions, and work the core, deep back muscles. So let's sit up nice and tall. You're sitting on your sit bones. The top of your head is nice and lifted. You're weighted on your sit bones. Let's take an inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips like you're blowing out a straw. One more time like that, breathing in and breathing out. And continue with that breathing throughout the practice. Okay, from here, we're going to do spine stretch forward. So inhale in through the nose. As you exhale, you can walk your hands forward, let your spine flex forward. Stay and breathe in. And then exhale, face to the top. Just flex yourself back up. Again, inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, drop that chin, hollow out through your abdominals as you walk your hands forward, spine stretch. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, begin to stack back up. Really nice. Now I'm going to pick up my weighted balls. Reaching them out in front of me, we're going to do something called the offering. So inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, reach the arms out to the side. Inhale, and then bring your elbows back in by your side. So reach those arms straight out, open through your chest, warming up our shoulders. Bring weighted balls or dumbbells in front of you, and then bring them back to the start. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's add a little spine extension. So reach out. Now lift your chest. Bring your arms back. Bend your elbows. Again, breathe in. Exhale, reach out, lift through your chest. Bring those arms back. Bend your elbows. So obviously this is some upper body warming up, but we're also extending our spine. So we're getting that spine moving. One more time. Reach out, open the arms up, lifting from your chest. Bring those arms back and return. Start. Let's put one ball down. I'm just going to move my pillow and my ball out of the way. And we're going to do side bend. Oh, and you can use this ball resting on the floor. So lift one arm to the ceiling and side bend, back up and down. It's an inhale to reach up and an exhale over and back down. You can also sweep that arm up and back down. One more time. Reach up and over and back down. And let's take it to the other side. So resting one hand down, inhale, float one arm up to the ceiling and lean to one side and down. Breathe in, breathe out, up and down. You can make it a bigger sweep, circling that arm over. One more time. We're going to take this arm up and over and up and down. Okay, let's take your weighted balls. You're holding them in front of you, and we're going to rotate. So your head is lifted over your spine. You're going to rotate to one side and center, and then rotate the other direction and center. If you'd like to add to that, as you rotate, open the arms in both directions, and then return, like you're opening a book. You rotate and open, and return. Reach and lengthen. And return. Exhale as you rotate. Inhale to center. One more time each way. Rotate and center. Last one here. And center and relax. Let's put those tennis balls, weighted balls down and just roll the shoulders a few times. We're done with our warm-up and we are going to begin on our mat. Down onto our back on our mat. I'm going to put my weighted balls aside. And great to see everybody. I'm glad you're joining along here today. Make sure to like the class and send a message as we get going. Okay. So we're going to come onto our back. We're going to begin with the ab prep. So your feet are hip distance apart. You've got a nice neutral spine. Your feet are away from your seat. Your legs are long by your side. And we're going to take our hands behind our head today and take an inhale in through your nose and an exhale through pursed lips. That helps to really oxygenate our blood and to get our core muscles working. From here, nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, flex up and inhale back down. Again, exhale and inhale. Dropping your chin, tilting your head, flexing up for 2. Last one like that, and 1. Now, as you exhale and flex up, float one leg to 90-degree bend, inhale back down. And now the other leg. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale, inhale, release. Nice job. You've got it lifting and lowering the leg to tabletop. I call it tabletop. It's also a 90-degree bend. Last set. And down. Keep that breathing. Exhale and inhale. Now we're going to do both legs. So exhale, nod the chin, flex up. Inhale, back down. Exhale, up. Inhale, back down. Your legs could be glued together. Exhale, up. And down. 2 more. Exhale, up. And down. On this last one, we're going to do some pulses. We're going to add a little challenge. So exhale, up. And then we pulse for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, down. Keep at it. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, down. Try to stay neutral in the pelvis. It's the upper body pulsing where your spine is staying neutral. 3, 2, 1. Last set. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Back down. Let's reach the arms down by our side and do a little shoulder bridge, little recovery bridge, and back down. Okay, we've got one more ab prep exercise. Take those legs back to tabletop, hands behind the head, elbows are angled to the ceiling, and we exhale, flex up. Inhale, stay. Exhale, reach the legs long. Inhale, back in. We did this last week. Reach and return for 3, and in, and 2, and in. Last 1, and in. Now reach the legs long, lower and lift, lower and lift. You've got it for 3, and up, and 2, and up. Last 1, and lift. Bend the knees, rest down. One more recovery bridge. Lift the hips. Let's lower the hips down. Take your legs back up and roll yourself up. Awesome. Okay, we're going to come onto our front now and work our back muscles with breaststroke prep, a warm up for our back. Okay, so coming onto your legs are either glued together or hip distance. Your forearms are going to stay right on your mat. And your head is right in line with your spine. And on an inhale, just lengthen up away from your mat. And then exhale back down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 3 more. And lower. Using your deep back muscles, your back extensor muscles. Last one. And back down. You can continue with 5 more like that, or take your hands under your forehead. Again, inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we've got a little more weight, making it more challenging. Keep those elbows lifted for 3, 2, breaststroke prep. Last one. And lower. Well done. Press back. Give yourself a shell stretch. Round your back. And we are going to take it into the half roll down. And today we're going to add a little spine extension to our half roll down. So if you have your ball and you want to use it as a prop, you want to put it right between the knees, reach your arms out forward, exhale, roll back, and then roll forward. Again, exhale, like you're rolling onto your back pockets, and then inhale, rock forward. Keep rocking here, back and forward. 2 more, and then we're going to add a little spine extension. Rolling the spine away from the legs. 1 more time. Okay, now roll back, half roll back, and then as you come forward, bend your elbows, lift from your chest. Again, exhale, round back and flex. And then draw your elbows back, lift from the chest. Exhale, round back. Inhale, lift and open. Last 3. We're getting that spine into extension. And 2. Got a little pressure into the ball to engage the inner thighs. Last 1. And relax. Okay, let's get rid of the ball. And we're going to do the roll up. So reach your legs long. You know, you could even hold on to the ball if you want. And we're going to keep those legs nice and long as we roll down. Don't let your mat come with you. Take the ball overhead. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Nod your chin. Roll yourself up and over. And then begin to roll back down. Just like that. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Nod your chin. Roll yourself up. Take a nice deep inhale at the top, and then an exhale rolls you back down. Let's do 3 more. Inhale the arms to the ceiling, nod the chin, roll up, begin to roll back. If this is challenging, then take that roll up to wherever you can take it today, and know that each time you join us for class, you build up that strength. You work on that on your roll up. 1 more time. Inhale the arms to the ceiling, nod the chin, roll up, and then roll back down. Let's sweep those arms up and around and bend your knees. Okay, we're going to do leg circles. Last class where we did leg circles, we had the option of a bent knee or a straight leg. Option 1 is to keep the knee bent, opposite knee bent, and the leg that we're doing circles bent. Option 2, if your hip flexors are tight, this makes it a little easier to do your leg circles with a straight leg. We're going to lift into a bridge and then take your leg up to the ceiling, and let's do 5 circles. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. For 3 and 2, last 1. Pause, reverse your circle. For 5, 4, 3, stable in your opposite side. 2, 1 more. Bend your knee, and let's take it to the other leg. Reach up, and again. For 5, inhale, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and reverse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bend that knee, set your hips down, legs come up to tabletop, and rock up. Right into our spine twist. Okay, so I'm facing you now. You can stay facing either direction on your mat. And we're going to take the arms straight out to the side. Just make sure they're in front of your shoulders so you can see your arms in your side vision. We're going to rotate 3 times in one direction. So it's 1, 2, 3, and center. And alternate. 1, 2, 3, and center. Think tall through the crown of your head as you rotate. Think about the movement coming from your deep core, not the upper body. So it's 1, 2, 3, and center. We exhale, 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 center. You've got it. 1, 2, 3, and center. Exhale, 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 and relax. Rolling like a ball. All right, we're going to keep rolling here into rolling like a ball. So rolling like a ball, we're going to come up into our ball shape. And for today, we're going to do the counting a little We're gonna do a count to 3. So you're in your ball shape. You inhale to roll back, exhale, roll forward. Inhale, roll back, exhale, roll forward. That's 2. One more. And then we hold for 1, 2, 3. Again, roll back. 1, roll back. 2, keeping that shape, that ball shape. And 3, and hold for 1, 2, 3. 2 more sets. Roll back and forward. Roll back. Your deep core muscles are helping you keep that ball shape. Nice relaxed grip on your legs. 1, 2, 3. Last time, rolling like a ball. And 2. One more time, and then we go into our abdominal series. And rest the feet down. All right. Bring yourself down onto your back. Rest your feet down. Again, hip distance, arms resting down by your side. And we are going to do the single leg stretch. One leg comes up to that 90 degree, and the other leg, hands on the outside of the knees, and then your head and flex up. If your neck gets tense at any time, hands behind your head. You can be in neutral, or if you need a little more support, soften your back into the mat. From here, we're going to reach one leg long and the other leg long. Keep breathing. Reach and lengthen. Hands can come on the outside of the knee, or the outside hand to the ankle, inside hand to the inside of the knee. Reach and switch for 3, and switch, 2, and switch. Last set, and switch. Hands come behind the head into obliques. So now we are going to rotate, but the legs are doing the same movement. So we reach and rotate and center. Rotate and center. Keep those arms nice and open. You're rotating at the ribs. Elbows are staying wide. Exhale, inhale, center. Exhale, inhale, center. You could also speed it up. So move at your pace today. It's your workout. Awesome job. Last 2 sets. One more time each way. Come back to center. Let's take a quick break. Rest those arms down by your side. Lift your hips. Shoulder bridge is a good exercise to use when you need a break. So if we are moving on to another exercise, just bring yourself into shoulder bridge if you want to take a moment to catch up, and then lower the hips down. Legs back to tabletop, head nod, flex back up, double leg stretch. Hands start on the outside of the knees. Exhale, reach arms and legs long. Inhale, circle. Exhale, reach. Inhale, sweep. It's like you're taking a hat off. Your hands go right past your ears and circle. Reach and circle. For 4, and circle, and 3, and circle. 2 more, you've got it. Last one. And how about scissors? So let's reach the legs up to the ceiling, kick one leg away, and then the other leg away. So it's exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. It's about bringing that leg towards the nose. 3, 2, 1, 2. Last set. Bend your knees and rest down. Okay. Well, we're here. We're going to do a shoulder bridge before we take a break and grab a drink of water. So arms resting down by your side. Exhale, lift your hips up and then lower your hips down. So here's the modification. Exhale to lift into your bridge. Inhale, bring your hips straight down. For 3, and 2. Feet are hip distance apart. Last one. Okay, now the shoulder bridge exercise. So we're going to press up into that shoulder bridge. Take one leg up to 90 degrees. Lift it to the ceiling. You can flex your foot as you lower the leg and point as you lift. Flex to lower, point to lift. Flex that foot as it comes down, point it as it lifts up. Last two, and up. Last one, and lift. Set that foot down. Now you really want to engage your seat on this side and press into your heel. Lift the other leg to tabletop, reach to the ceiling. We exhale to lower, inhale to lift. Exhale to lower, inhale to lift. For 4, and up, and 3, and lift. 2 more. You've got it. Keep those glutes strong. 1 more time. And then set that foot down. Find your bridge and set your hips down. All right. I think it's a good time to take a quick water break. So I'm sure we're all feeling warmed up now. I hope you're enjoying class. Hope you're taking the breaks when you need to take a break. And so good to see everybody. Kristen, great to see you. Nice. Okay. So now we are going to do, we did breaststroke prep earlier. We're going to do the full breaststroke. So we're back onto our front. I always feel like it's almost like lying out at the beach. We kind of flip over from side to side. Eventually we'll get onto our side lying series as well. So that's what it kind of reminds me of as we're moving through these exercises. So now we're on our front. Make sure you don't have anything too close by you on the sides because your arms are going to be sweeping. So again, legs glued together and active, or legs are hip distance apart. We start in that breaststroke prep position. As you breathe out, you reach your arms straight out in front of you. As you breathe in, you press back and you lift through your back. Again, exhale and inhale. Really active through your legs. You want to really engage the legs as you dive forward and then pull yourself out of the water. Exhale and inhale. Last 2. And 1. And relax. We're going to add a leg piece to this today. So sometimes I do this in the prep, but today we're going to do it in the breaststroke. So heels come together, and as you dive the arms forward, the legs are together. As you press back, you come out of the. Actually, let's do it this way. Sweep the arms back, heels are to your seat, and then dive in. Pull back and up, dive in. Pull back. So it's heel squeeze with breaststroke. So we dive in, bring those heels towards each other. I'm laterally rotated, so my heels are together, my toes are apart. Last 3, and 2. Back muscles forever on this one. Last one, and rest. Whew, I don't know about you, but I feel that in my back. Let's press back and get a little shell stretch. And probably a good time to mention, if an exercise doesn't feel right for you today after doing it 1 or 2 times, just hold off and add that one another time. So that felt good for your back. If you've been sitting at a laptop, which many of us are on social media, on working at home, that's a great exercise. So just kind of balance it up. Okay, open leg rocker is the next exercise. Okay, so I'm going to sit in the middle of our mat, and we're going to do modifications today. So we're going to sit back like we're sitting on our back pockets. Take your legs to tabletop. But what I want you to do now is lift your chest. So you're flexed in your low back, but you're lifted through your chest. Your shoulders are open. From here, we're going to reach one leg up and down, the other leg up and down. So extend. You're using abdominals to hold this position. Feel like you're not using them enough, just roll back a little more into your low back flexion. Last set. Now we're going to do both legs. So lift for 5, 4, you've got it, 3, neck pull is next, 2, one more time, open leg rocker, and set back down. Okay. I'm going to put the ball back in between my knees for neck pull, the first exercise. Hands come to the forehead. As I breathe out, I roll back. I flex through my spine. Then I'm going to bring that shape forward. And then I stack up sitting tall on my sit bones. So it's exhale back, inhale, stay. As you breathe out, you roll forward. As you breathe in, you stack your back up against the wall. Exhale back, inhale, stay. Bring that shape forward. Stack back up, rest your arms down. Keep your ball nearby, we're going to use it soon, but you can keep doing that exercise, that's the prep, or the full exercise, take your hands to your forehead, roll down, all the way down to your mat. Inhale, nod your chin and start your roll up. For today, we can take our arms and help us as we roll up, and then stack up. Roll back down, nice and slow. Inhale, nod your chin, start your roll up. Exhale, sweep those arms forward to help and assist you, and then stack back up. One more option for challenge is to keep the hands at the forehead the whole time. So nod the chin, roll up, and stack up. One more time. Whichever option you choose. Neck pull. Inhale to start. Exhale. Use those arms if you'd like to lift yourself up and relax. Okay, so I mentioned to keep your pillow, your ball nearby. We're going to go into the side leg series. So I am going to take my ball. I'm going to take my back, line it up against the back of my mat, put the ball under my head, and then take my legs to the front of the mat. Lift the top leg. You can lift your bottom leg for a little extra balance. And you're going to kick the leg forward 2 times, reach it behind you once. It's inhale, inhale, exhale to take it back. Breathe in as you kick forward, breathe out as you reach back. Your obliques, your abdominals are working to maintain your position. You don't want to lose your waist. You're staying active through your waist. Your hip flexor is working to kick forward. Your glute is working to reach back. If you feel it in your low back, make your kick behind you a smaller kick. Last one, side kick. Now, both legs are long. You're lined up as one long line. Lift the leg, flex and lower. Inhale to lift, exhale, flex and lower. For 4, and down, and 3, and down. Last 2, and lower. One more, and lower. Let's take that top leg up and circle. 6, 5, 4. You're circling from the hip. The knee is staying straight. 2, 1. Pause. Reverse the circle. Upper body's relaxed. You've got it. Drawing a circle with your leg. For 3, 2, 1. Lower that top leg. And lastly, lift both legs and lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and all right, we did it on one side. Let's balance it out and take your side leg series to the other side. So line yourself up on your mat. Hinge your legs to the front of the mat. Again, active through your waist. And bottom leg can bend, but the top leg is going to come hip height. Kick it to the front and then reach it back behind you. Try to keep your hips level. We're not rocking the hip forward as we kick back. I am flexing my foot as I come forward and I'm pointing it as I come back, but if that, you can also just keep the foot in either position. So hip flexor brings it forward, glute brings it back. Last 3 and 2. One more time and back. Both legs are long. Inhale the top leg up, flex it to lower it. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. You've got it for 4, 3, 2, last 1. Circles. Take that top leg up, circle from the hip for 5, 4, 3, 1. Pause, reverse your circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that top leg come down. They both lift up, they both come down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and lower down. All right, let's bring it up, and we'll do a spine stretch forward as recovery from that exercise. So taking your ball, if you have it, you don't need to use a ball, and you're just going to drop your chin, walk your hands forward, and then stack back up from the base to the top. Drop your chin. We have a little abdominal work here as we roll forward, supporting ourselves. Stack back up. One more time. Finding a little balance between our right and left side. Spine stretch forward and relax back up. Okay. Let's take it to swimming arms and swimming legs, and then we'll finish up with a little plank work. So swimming arms, we're going to sit back like our hips are going to sit on our heels, but just off the heels. Float your arms right up by your ears. Your back is nice. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going here. 2 more sets. 1 more set, stabilizing through your upper body. And pause and hold and rest down. Swimming legs, we come down onto our front, forehead rest down. We're going to lift the legs and do that same breathing pattern. It's in for a count of 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you're familiar with this, it's a hundreds breathing pattern. You're breathing in for a count of 5 and out for a count of 5. Movements coming from your hips. Your legs are nice and straight. Last 2 sets. 1 more set. Nice work. Feel those glutes engaged, swimming legs. Everything long and rest. Okay. Press back up. And we are going to do some leg pull front exercises. So walk your hips away from your walk your knees further away from your hips. You're resting on your hands and your toes, you're resting on your toes. On an exhale, lift plank, and on an inhale, lower back down. So exhale, come into your plank, inhale, lower back down. You've got it for 3, then we'll add on 2. Last 1. You can continue with that same plank option or lift into your plank. Now float one leg up. You're going to point and flex the foot, shift back and down. Inhale to lift, exhale to shift, inhale to return and set it down. Keep going here. So we're doing a moving plank. We're adding a little bit of a foot movement. It's just kind of making it fancy, but we're just lifting a leg, moving plank. 1 more time. There we go. Last 1. And rest. Down. Let's come on back up. Roll the wrists. And just like last week, let's do our push-up. We're just going to go for 8 straight push-ups. Okay. So we're on our knees. Drop your chin. Roll down. Walk your hands out. You can do it in a push-up position or from knees. Just make sure your hips are nice and level. Lower down and press up. Lower and press. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your collarbone nice and open. For 4, and press. And 3, and press. 2 more. And walk your hands back. And all right. So I am going to take back my weighted balls for this final exercise. It's a side stretch, and I'm drawing a blank on the name of the exercise. I'm sure it'll come to me. But we're gonna come onto our knees, and option 1 is to be on your knees and lift into a side bend. Option 2 is to take your back foot and wrap it around the ankle, and then your front hand is in line with your front foot. Now I'm gonna take that weighted ball, and I'm gonna lift into a nice side bend and lower back down. I'm gonna walk myself this way so I don't lose you in the camera. We're gonna lift up, side bend, lower back down. One more just like that. And then if you want to add some fancy movement, we're gonna lift up, take it up to the ceiling, open back, and then thread the arm underneath. Take it back to the ceiling, take it to your side bend, and back down. One more like that. Come up into your side bend and over. Open your chest to the ceiling, back, ball to the ceiling, and then thread the arm through, back to the ceiling, and back down. Let's take it to the other side. So remember, modification is to have both knees bent. It's a little less strain on your wrist. You're coming up into your side bend. If you like, you can add the ball. If you'd like, you can take your front foot to the front corner of your mat. Your hand is nice and wide and solid. Lift up on an inhale, set it back down on an exhale. You want to think about pressing your ribs to the ceiling. So those inner thighs are active as you take the legs up and lift through your ribs. Now adding the extra work while we're up there, we're going to press up, lift the ball to the ceiling, open your chest to the ceiling, back to center, thread the arm through, back to center, finish with that side bend, and back down. One more. Take it up, over into your side bend, open the chest, thread the ball through, one more side bend, and set it back down. Nice work. I might have made a little bit of changes in each one of those, but hopefully you were able to figure out a good option for yourself. Okay, let's come full circle and finish our workout back seated with our weight on our sits bones, our spine nice and long, our head lifted over our spine, and take a nice deep inhale and a nice deep exhale. Now float one arm up to the ceiling and side bend, arm up and down, opposite arm up and over and down. Again, stretch and return and stretch. And we're going to do some rotation, and then I actually am going to take a few more minutes to do a few extra cool down exercises, but feel free if you need to get going, if you need to get back to your routine in your day, you've done a few cool down exercises here to settle back into your day. But if you'd like to stick with me, what we're going to do is press into a shell stretch. Okay, so you can sit your hips back, drop your forehead to the mat, press back into a nice shell stretch. And now we're going to sit our hips forward, walk our hands forward, and let the hips drop to the mat and lift our chest. Let's return and do that again. Send your hips back, Ease into your shell stretch or child's pose. Feel that nice stretch through your back. And then send your hips forward, send your chest forward, nice wide, palms pressing into the mat. Ears are away from shoulders. You're getting that nice chest opening position. Send your hips back. We'll do that one more time. We did swan dive today, so this is a nice back extension exercise since we didn't get to swan dive. Press back into your shell stretch, and then walk your hands to one side of your mat, and then press your hips back to the opposite heel and get that lat stretch through your entire side. Walk your hands to the other side, get a lat stretch in that direction. Walk your hands to center. Come on to all fours. Step 1 foot forward. Drop your hips forward. We'll get a nice hip flexor stretch as we wind down. So your hip is pressing forward. You can float one arm to the ceiling. You can take your wrist, hold on to that opposite wrist and open up. So we're getting a stretch through our psoas muscle. Nice full stretch through that side. Sweep that arm up and down and switch. Come back to all four. Step your opposite foot forward. Coming into your lunge. Start by just pressing your hip forward. You might be getting a stretch of your quadricep, definitely into your hip flexor. Float that arm up to the ceiling. Take your opposite wrist and rotate and side bend. Sweep up and down. And let's come back into our seated position to finish. And arm sweeps up and down. Breathe in as you sit up tall through your spine. 2 more. 1 final arm sweep up and down. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed class. I wish you were here in the room with me, but we will be back together soon. So have a wonderful weekend. I hope you do something special this weekend. But have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time.